Hello, hello, test, test, test. Hey everyone, Benjamin here. I'm having an evening smoke. It's delightful out. It's raining. Nice and cool. Join me for a smoke and some thoughts. My thought the last couple weeks, and I'm glad I'm having these thoughts, because I really needed some corrective actions. And some things have gone not particularly great, and I think I see why. And oh, that's good. Tonight I'm smoking, got a new pouch of Captain Black. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. Let's see how it smokes. Oh, it's gonna be good on a beautiful calm night like this. The red pill perhaps needs to die. The red pill, I think, needs to die, or die in me for sure. And here's what I mean by that: the red pill. I stumbled on the red pill, what they call the red pill, right, on the internet. Now, we all know you don't go onto Google and diagnose your own problems. If you're feeling sick or you got something going on and you go onto the internet and you Google these things, before you know it, you have some kind of weird cancer or something. You know, it freaks you out because well, oh my God, I have this thing, and it looks like I have a diagnosis of blah, 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 according to the internet, right? Honestly, it's the same thing with relationships, especially when you're going through a divorce, and then the divorce is final and you start dating, and then you carry the same trepidation of divorce. It weighs heavy on you, and you carry that into another relationship. And I was so red-pilled, and I listened to all these guys on the internet about marriage and divorce. And here's the thing: they're right. That's what's crazy, is they're right. I was talking to a good friend of mine about this. He's never been married, no kids. He has no vested stake in relationships and marriages, whether they work, whether they don't. He doesn't care. He doesn't have the drive to be a father or anything like that. He doesn't want to. So he's a neutral party to talk to. And I was talking about this guy we listened to, or we both have listened to. And he says, you know what's crazy about that? Is that he's right. He's right. All these red pill kind of internet gurus: don't get married, don't get remarried, don't have children, the state and the government and your ex-wife and the power, The thing is like, that's all true. That's not true. But he says, but outside of the church, that's reality. That's true reality. But that's not the story for God's people. Now look, no one knows better than me the tragedy and the heartbreak and when a marriage goes south. It doesn't have to go that way when you get a divorce, but mine went all the ways that people fear. I lost my ex-wife, which didn't love that, right? And even more so, I have a parenting schedule that's not great. I don't see my child every day. I'm almost 50-50 custody, but I don't see him every day. I don't get to talk to him every day. And and I am bound and beholden to the courts. I can't see my child every day. If I wanted to, if I tried to, that could be construed as stepping outside the given court parameters. This stuff is awful. This stuff is awful. Make no mistake about it. It's evil. You know, I lost my wife. I lost my child to a point. I lost a house that I worked very hard for. I lost property. I lost acreage. I am paying somebody else. I have to pay that person to leave me for many more years. The horror stories are real. They're there for a reason. There's a reason why men aren't marrying anymore. It's not for no reason. Oh my God, shocker. But, just because it happened one time doesn't mean it's going to happen again. It really doesn't. Statistical probability? Granted. But here's the thing I was thinking about. Nothing works if men and women don't find each other again. Nothing works if men and women don't find each other again. And I was thinking about this. This was interesting to me. If you know the story, World War II. Germans, Irish, and I could be wrong on this, excuse me. It was the Germans, the Irish, and the English. Christmas Eve. There's a movie on this called Joyeux Noël, one of my favorite Christmas movies. And you have all these Christian nations killing each other. On Christmas Eve, they all lay down their arms. They have a Christmas celebration. They share some drinks, they share food, they share snacks, they share stories. They have a Christmas service to celebrate the birth of the Savior. And everybody laid down their weapons to celebrate together, to come together in peace and in unity around the celebration of Christmas. Beautiful, beautiful story. You gotta watch it. Joyeux Noël. Here's the thing. Somebody had to go first. Somebody had to go first. Somebody had to lay down their arms first, make a gesture of goodwill towards the others, the opposition, so they can come together and celebrate. And something really great and amazing and beautiful can happen. A holy thing, a resurrection thing, a time of peace and mercy towards each other. A very human sentiment, right? Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I think the sexes, and I'm preaching to myself here, I'm talking to myself. Somebody has to go first. Somebody has to go first. And in this game of lost relationships, lost love, we're in a post-divorce nation, for crying out loud. Everybody is getting divorced. And few people are brave enough at this point to try or to try again. But I think men are endowed from the Creator with the desire, the drive, the want to lay down arms, as it were, pick up the mantle of peace, and try for a better way. Men are like that. A decent man, a good man is like that. He wants to be back in the fight. He wants to be back in the battle, as it were, and he wants to make peace out of chaos. Men really want to do that. And I think the red pill movement, as it were, again, not wrongfully placed. It's there for a reason. But I think it's running its course. And I think people want families again. They want children again. They want homes and things that resembling family. And being a single person, I was thinking about this the other day. It really caught me off guard. It was a real revelation. I mean that. I regret that it's taken me 6 years post-divorce to realize, as a single person, everything is pushing you towards singlehood. Everything is pushing you towards singlehood. And once you're single, it's so isolating. And you get stuck in this singlehood loop. And you realize, like, the only way that this changes, for myself personally, but just for our culture, is intentionality. And somebody's got to go first. Somebody's got to lay down their arms. And someone has to make a bid for peace. So that us single people, the world is trending single. People can come together again and make a righteous life post-divorce, or trying to get married, trying to meet someone. It's intentionality. And I fear I've taken a long time after divorce. I just kept listening to all the stats and all the stuff on the internet. It can't, here's the stats, they're really awful, it's going to happen to you. It's like, we don't know that. Lord have mercy. And someone's got to be brave, someone's got to go first. Does that make sense? I hope everybody's doing well.